Yeah, welcome to another edition of the Balking Dead. And I'm still your host, Sharpie's Bets. And this show is still sponsored by Price Picks. So if you haven't, go on over there, use promo code PubSport, and your first match deposit up to $100. They got you. So do us a favor, do you a favor, and yeah, use that promo code PubSport. So let's talk about a quick little recap yesterday. Wheeler's K prop, Dirty K, cashes again. Nice, easy money. He now has 7+ strikeouts in 7 starts in his last 2 years versus the American League teams. Just keep banking it, guys. Please and thank you. And then also, the parlay lock of the day now, which I've given out twice. And I'm not going to give shit out every day, bro, unless I'm really doing it. That's the best shit about this show, guys, is I ain't giving you shit that I ain't betting. But I'm definitely gonna have a little fun today. So yesterday we took Scooble at 5. He has 5 now, and I said it was a 91% chance he gets 5, and he got us the 5. Was I scared to take him at over 5.5? You goddamn right I was scared to take him at over 5.5. And what Scooble showed me yesterday, now that's 3 bad games in a row. I've got to kick back, wait, and at least thanks for cashing my tickets. Taylor Ward came through on the last at bat for us. I didn't even think he was coming back up. I was just chilling, smoking, and then all of a sudden, I seen this ball fly and Ward on second base. And yeah, I strapped 7 fucking things up to Scooble, all just single hits, and we kept rolling. So it's like hitting the progressive jackpot. We only got 4 games on the board today, guys. So if you're in Twitter world, hit that link. This video will die shortly. Come join the chat and come make some real fucking money with the best prop show out. Why? Because we win money and it's free. Shout out to Pub Sports for putting this on every fucking day, guys. So you guys are the real ones. 21 live just to start the show. 18 likes. Smash it if you haven't. And let's talk about Robbie Ray and Frankie Montas. Mariners at A's. Robbie Ray 6-6 with a 4.25 ERA and 14 starts. He has a home ERA of 2.84 and a road of 5.8. His K per 9 is the same home road this year of 9.67. 2 strikeouts lower than his career K per 9. Going back through 2016, he's averaged 11.5 strikeouts per 9. So what's up with Robbie Ray? Is it a slow start? Was it no spring training? Because, I'm fucking pious at times to bet on you because last 2 games have been solid. But what's that to write home about? We knew he was going to be solid last week versus the Angels. The numbers were just despicable. It was a get-right spot for him. Did I bet it? No, but I also told you all the numbers said it was a great spot for Robbie Ray last week. So let's get into some more numbers because that's what this show is really about. Numbers. All right. April, he had a 4.15. May, he had a 5.34 ERA. And now in June, he has a 3 ERA. So maybe that no spring training has something there going to it. He did play this team on May 25th, going 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs with 10 strikeouts. 10. Okay. I lie. Well, just like I did today with Steele, just like we did with Wheeler, and just like we did with Fried, we've got action where he's played these teams now, guys, and we're going to go back and just look how they were playing then, and I'm going to compare them to now. When he got 10 strikeouts versus them then, they're actually worse in every other fucking category, guys. So let's talk about it. Over the last 22 days, Oakland versus lefties is walking 6.5%, 23 in the league, when they were walking 10.5% last time they faced him. They're striking out 21% of the time, where last time they were only striking out 19%. Both good numbers, though. Their average drops from a 250 to a 189, and their OPS drops from a 688 to 29th in the league to a 573. Their ISO is a 136. This is a smash spot for Robbie Ray. Am I going to jump on him? I'm going to still kick back and wait on Robbie Ray personally. I'm just being a bitch, really. All the numbers say run it, except for the strikeout number at 21%. But like I said, he's went up against these type of numbers already, but worse, but better actually, and he smoked them. So I actually think Robbie Ray's out there in deals, and Last time I made a fucking bet out of nowhere in the middle of a show, I fucking lost. So there's a reason why I stayed off it. My stone ass isn't fucking registering it, but everything from right here tells me that Robbie Ray should deal today, guys. So if you're on him, I don't hate it. And on the other hand, we're going to talk about a guy we're on Prize Picks, Frankie fucking Montas. Hey guys, and this goes way back, guys. I need to repost the video. Frankie Montas is when the Guapo Man made his fucking premiere. And if you ain't knowing about the Guapo Man, y'all, Sharpie's fucking burnt. That's what I need to tell you guys. If you didn't know already, I may be a little smoked out. But the Guapo Man came. He talked about Frankie Montas then. And you know, I'm his little nephew, so let me tell you about Frankie Montas now. But Montas has a home ERA of 2.7 and a road of 5.33. Well, he's home. 3 games last year versus the Mariners. He went 6 innings every time with strikeouts of 7, 10, and 11. Yes! Frankie Montas is in the top 3 with swing and miss. His slider is just fucking nasty, guys. So let's talk about it. How are these guys over the last 15 days versus righties? They're walking 5th in the league, 9.1%. They're not striking out, 22.6%. 19th average, 12th OPS with an ISO of 165. So they got a 234 average and a 719 OPS. His K prop is 7 plus at minus 132. And on Prize Picks, they're going to give us a 6 at minus 233. His fantasy scores at a 34.5. I am on him at 6 at minus 233 on my Prize Picks. Like, I really wanted to play the 7 because he averages 7 plus every game versus this team last year. And I know this team is very susceptible to the slider. If you go back through some of Verlander's starts and a couple others, guys, they do rack up them Ks. And I expect Montas to rack them up too. But the numbers, why I'm not smacking it straight as a straight 7, is their walk percentage and their strikeout percentage. That to me is enough to kick back and be like, okay, it's not a smash spot, but should he get it? Yes. So let's talk about the pins. Both bullpens. Mariners 16th with a 3.96 ERA, and the A's are just putrid, guys. Over the last 30 days, they're 28th in the league with a 6.18. 6.18, bro. That's fucking disgusting. No run first inning is at a minus 170 in this game. So if you're one of those guys searching for value on Prize Picks, right there is a spot where I would actually attack personally. The one guy with some numbers in here is Ty France versus Montas. He's 6 for 11, batting 545, but only 2 extra base hits. Both of them were doubles. His 2 plus bases is at minus 112, and his hits, runs, RBIs is 2 plus minus 139. I'd be looking at the 2 plus minus 139, or if you're into building prop parlays like I am, I will be putting his 1 hit on my parlay today because 6 for 11, that to me says we're at least he's got 4 singles, 2 doubles. Let's just take out the risk reward. If you can bet singles, I think it's a great spot to bet a single prop, but my book obviously doesn't give me that. So, yeah. Shout out to you guys. 33 live. Scotty fucking Pippen. Smash the fucking like. Let's get to that dirty 30. And, yeah, you guys fucking rock, bro. Hit the share. Hit the retweet. Tell some people about this show. And, yeah, let's keep it moving. Astros and Yankees. All right, guys. And I'm a Dodgers fan. And, I may be a home bias, but, fuck, are the Yankees not the best team in baseball right now? I mean, I love my Dodgers. The Dodgers are fucking smoking, but they're also smoking the Reds. Okay, these Yankees have been fucking legit all year. Yes, can they use another starting pitcher? Probably, but they'll get them, guys. And some of these bats ain't even fucking woken up yet, guys. So just wait until this fucking Death Star starts fucking really flying. Let's talk about this pitching matchup. Framber Valdez versus Jameson Taillon. Framber Valdez is 7-3 with a 2.78 ERA. He does have a home ERA of 4.20. 4.20! And a road of 1.61. Good God, he's been really good on the road. Last year, 1 game, 4 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts with 6 walks versus the Yankees. Good God. Shout out to my homie Noli Knows. This fucking stat I wrote down when he was yapping at me about this game. And, yeah, shout out to him. Last year, Valdez has given up 3 earned runs 8 times out of the last 2 years. Going through his game log, 7 out of 8 times he's gone 6 innings plus and given up 2 earned runs or less. So the numbers say it's a bounce back spot for Valdez, guys. The only issue with me is he's running up against these goddamn fucking Yankees. They're 10.9 walk percentage, first in the league, where league average is 8.5. 25.8 K percentage, sixth in the league, 245 average, middle of the pack, 8th OPS with an 828, and an absurd isolated power of 234. Good God Almighty. Like, damn. And let's just be realistic, guys. They faced Shane McClanahan twice in the last 18 days, and these are their 18-day numbers, guys. And I don't think Framber Valdez is on the fucking level as Shane McClanahan. So I think it's going to be a lots of walks, and now can someone take him deep? And that's going to be the issue. Is there's going to be base runners. He's going to be wildly inconsistent, and can he get the strikeouts or the double play when he needs it? And he's been shown that he can. I just don't know, guys, personally. I think he's in for it. Then we talk about Jameson Taillon, the fucking dude. 8-1 with a 2.7 ERA. Mr. fucking consistent. Going through his box scores, I have to check it twice and like, dude, am I fucking seeing shit? So he has a 2.7 ERA. Look at his splits. He has a 2.7 home and a 2.7 road. Is that not consistent as you can fucking be? Because, yeah, I don't know what else you can expect. So, this right here has been nothing but a beast all year long. He went up against the Astros last year in one game. And how did he do? 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs with 4 strikeouts. He's not the same guy as last year, guys. Going through his pitch arsenal, he's now throwing his fastball roughly the same, 32% of the time. The big difference is all 4 other pitches he's now throwing around the 9 to 12% mark, where he's equal with all pitches, guys. That's another Noli thing that I looked up and confirmed. Legit, guys. The guy did just like Gonsolin, and we talked about yesterday. What's changed with Gonsolin? He's bumped up his usages of his other pitches, guys. And at the end of the day, when you got 5 fucking pitches like Taillon, and you're throwing your fastball only 32% and everything else is equaled up, you've got to guess. It's now a sit on a pitch and hope you're right game, guys. And Jameson Taillon has been right more than the batters this year. So I've got to just think he's going to keep doing the goddamn thing personally. It's going up against a team, though, that's fucking humming. Walking second in the league, 11%. They're not striking out, 18.5%. 250 average with a 796 OPS and an isolated power of 203. So middle of the pack average with a top 5 OPS. And now they get Yankee Stadium with that fucking torch. Yes, good pitching beats good hitting, but I don't know. I think they're both going to get hit. I think if one has the good day, I think it's Taillon. Taillon's shown numerous of times he's ready, and this year is different, guys. So he's a stud. He's a solid number 3, guys. He's a legit number 2 who's a number 3 on this team. So he's getting a team that's humming. His K prop is 5+ at plus 125. They're giving you a 4 on Prize Picks at minus 197, and his fantasy score is 26.5. We're going to get into that. I'm on his fantasy score over, but I do like his strikeouts at 4 also, guys. He had 4 last year, and he's not the same pitcher last year, guys. This team is susceptible to right-handed pitching on the strikeout departments, even though their numbers don't say it. So I would look at that 4 strikeout, or if you're looking at that 5, if you could project him to go 6 innings, then I think he gets 5, but I'm not trying to think, and you're giving me a 4. And that 4 on Prize Picks is juicy, minus 197. So no run first inning is at a coin flip, minus 110. And both pins have been top 10 all year round, and they are top 10 over the last 30 days. Astros with a 2.39 ERA, second in the league, and the Yankees are 8th with a 3.26. Both of these bullpens are legit. Both of these pitchers are legit. All of these bats are legit. Like, this is the fucking game of the day, guys. This is the game that you should be watching. And I do got a hitting prop, I bet. And my boy laughed at me. He's like, not today, Junior. Well, you know what? I think you're dong on this show, Alvarez. Over 1.5 bases is at even money. I'm on it, guys. At the end of the day, he's a lefty, and he's got that short fucking porch over at Yankee Stadium. He's playing in a kid's ballpark with big man power, guys. So, versus lefties and righties, his shit is drastic. And I expect Tyon to be out there 6 innings, and he's going to see him 3 times. And versus righties, his average jumps up 100 points from 250 to 350. His slugging goes from 421 versus lefties to 783 versus righties, and his OPS jumps from 790 to 1200. So I'm taking Yordan Alvarez. We're going to see him 3 times. Can he not pop him once in this shitty ass kid's ballpark? I think he can. So we on that dude today. Shout out to the chat, guys. 36 live, 33 likes. Y'all the motherfucking shit. AOD, Noli knows, Mr. fucking Heat. My guys, the RZA. Ooh, we deep today, guys. So let's keep this going. Hit the share, hit the retweet, and let's get these people in here, guys. We've been on a solid 50 live or more. Sharpie's been doing the damn thing at the worst fucking time of the day. I got the worst time slot, and I still pull 50 when everybody's at lunch. I pull that 50. We trying to get to a hundo, though, so let's keep it going. Smash the likes, and we ain't going to get nowhere if I ain't winning money, guys. So let's keep it rolling. This game right here, guys, I'm going to be real with you, and that's for Cueto bitch slapping me again last time. I'm sure I slapped myself last time, but I still can't get the fuck over that he fucking Verlandy. So it's just like, fuck, man. When you're wrong, you're fucking wrong, dude. Like, fuck my life. And I've probably been dead ass wrong 5 times this year now, maybe 6. I don't fucking keep track, but it's not a lot. In that game, I fucking was, guys. So I'm gonna keep slapping myself, dude. Johnny Cueto's been a fucking beast, guys. So let's talk about Dean Kramer versus Johnny Cueto. Dean Kramer is 1-1 with a 2.35 ERA in 3 games. He does have a career ERA of 6.06 in 20 games in the big leagues. Going through his minors, he's been up and down. 3 ERA, 5 one year, then a 3 ERA, then a 5. And then we look at this year. He's only got 9 innings in the minors. 0 earned runs and 18 strikeouts. Okay. And then he's got a 1-1, 2.35 ERA in 3 games this year, going 4, 5, and 6 innings collectively, been getting going longer. I think the kids figured something out, guys, but I wasn't able to dig into much and find it out. So I got to still dig more before I make personal bets or fade a guy personally. And I don't look to fade people, guys. I know a lot of people have their own strategies to betting. I've come to realize when you try to fade somebody and look to fade them, they are major league pitchers, and they will remind you and your family why they're major league pitchers and take money from you. So I look to back pitchers, and then when I dig into it, if I fucking see to fade them, then so be it. So that's my personal view of it. So let's dig through these White Sox's numbers. They are not walking versus righties 6.7% of the time, 20th in the league. They're not striking out at 21% of the time. And they're crushing the fucking ball now, guys. This team started hitting, and then they got Anderson back. And holy motherfuck of God, are they just a freight train right now? So average OPS 2nd and 8th with an ISO, though, of only 127. They haven't been scoring that many runs. They have been putting runners on. So take that into effect. So right here, we got Dean Kramer versus a hot-ass fucking White Sox team. But Dean Kramer himself has been decent. So K-Prop is 4+ at -103. His price picks is at 3.5, and his fantasy score is 21.5. I don't have a real good read on Kramer. I don't know much about him other than this kid seems to have figured it out. And I don't want to go bet on a kid that I really don't know if he's figured it out. So is what it is. And yeah, let's talk about Johnny Cueto, the guy that I just can't fucking. He's been fucking great all year, guys. Like, at the end of the day, 1.3 with a 2.95 ERA in 7 games. Can you ask for anything else for a guy you paid $4 million for? And you didn't even know if he was even going to pitch for you, but because of injuries, you put him in? Well, I thought it was fade Cueto time personally. I didn't go to attack him, and I just kicked back and watched. And I know my boy Noli actually was hitting unders on the guy. Like, you ready for my psychotic play, Sharpie? Like, you are psychotic. I can't do it. Can't do it. And he'd go out there and cash tickets, bro. So Can't hate a motherfucker for winning and for pitching the way he's been pitching. So what do we got with this crafty old veteran now, guys? That's the thing, is he used to be a power pitcher and crafty. Now this crafty veteran has seemed to figure out how to pitch with a 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Just like Kershaw, just like fucking Bumgarner, just like numerous of pitchers. It takes these guys a year or two, guys, to figure this shit out after they lose their velocity, guys. But at the end of the day, these guys have been aces for multiple years in the fucking MLB. They know how to pitch to MLB pitchers. They know how to sequence. They know how to set them up. It's all about the next fucking pitch. Will there be games where Cueto gets rocked? Yes. Will there be games where he looks good? Yes. And he is a veteran fucking pitcher, guys. And yeah, when you were starting Vinny Velasquez, and speaking of, he's actually looked really good out the bullpen. So maybe Vinny Velasquez is a one-inning type guy. So maybe they figured that shit out. So let's talk about their numbers. Cueto going up against the Orioles, who are not walking, 24th in the league, 6%. They're striking out 5th in the league at 25%. 25 is bad, guys, but 27 is the number where you got to find a reason really not to play. And yeah, so then we get into average OPS. What are we going to do average OPS wise? They are at a whopping 213 and 679 OPS, 26th in the league and 20th OPS. Isolated power, though, at 189. So when they do hit the ball, they're hitting it out the fucking park, guys. So Johnny Cueto cannot hang any pitches, because if he does, this team will punish him. Other than that, he should be able to skate through and do what Johnny Cueto's done. The numbers say he should be out there for another 6 innings today, guys. Fantasy score, they've even caught up to that 6 innings. They're giving him at a 29.5. His price picks is 4.5 for strikeouts, and it's at plus 102 for over 4.5 or 5 plus. God, now that I'm saying 5 plus, it pisses me off that I even got to explain this, guys. Most of the people that watch this show understand what 5 plus means. 5 plus means 5 or more. Over 5.5 means you got to get 6. I shouldn't have to explain this, but I had to block somebody on Twitter last night because they were retarded, guys, and I can't deal with stupidity. That's one thing we don't deal with in my house, bro. Nah, man. If I explain it to you and then you still act dumb, I'm sorry, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. I got 5 children, and they hungry. They can't be eating no butter noodles, so yeah. Johnny Cueto's K-prop, though, is definitely backable. If you're looking at it, the numbers say go ahead. I don't have the balls to play Johnny Cueto. No run first inning is at a minus 105, and then we have a drastic difference in bullpens. Orioles' pin over the last 30 days is a 3.13 ERA, 6th in the league. The White Sox is 21st with a 4.68, and they don't have Liam Hendricks. They don't have a closer right now, guys. This team is in fucking shambles. So, do I expect they're going to leave Cueto out there because they have to, pretty much. So unless he gets rocked, like bad, if he has one bad inning and settles back down, they're going to leave him, guys. They have to. This bullpen has been puking up anything they have gotten. So take that into mind. I'm leaning first 5 under in this game. Do I have the huevos? Nope. So the one guy's prop that I am looking at, and I didn't bet it, is Tim Anderson. He's batting 358 on the year with an 894 OPS collectively. Yes, he destroys left-handed pitching, but he also hits righties better than most fucking hitters in baseball. His over 1.5 bases is at minus 122. Then we're gonna get into the last game. This game, I'm big into this game. I've got a personal bet. I'm on the under 7 in this game. I got it at even money. Noli got it at plus 105 last night. But I do my own breakdowns, and then I ask him, what you want, bro? You on this under? And it's always nice when it matches up with somebody who is pretty good at betting under. So let's get to it. Phillies and Padres. Ranger Suarez and Joe Musgrove. Old Musty Cat, bro. Musty Cat coming off of fucking COVID. Shout out to the chat, guys. We got more likes than people in here, so smash the like if you haven't, but it looks like you already have, and hit that share and retweet. We need to get 50 deep. Yeah, so Phillies and Padres. Ranger Suarez versus Old Musgrove. Suarez is 5-4 with a 4.43 ERA and 13 starts. He does have a home ERA of 5.10 and a road of 3.56. Well, we're getting old Dusty Ranger on the road today, guys. So 12 and 13 starts allowing 3 earned runs or less. The guy's been fucking pretty fucking solid all year round. He relies on his sinker 48% of the time he throws that pitch. He relies on it for ground balls a lot, guys. This guy is not a strikeout pitcher, even though we have ran him in certain situations. This guy is wanting you to hit the ball on the ground. The only issue with that is the Phillies are middle of the pack in errors, guys. And if Alec Baum is out there at third base and Hoskins is out there at first, you're looking at two guys who lead their positions in errors this year in Hoskins and Baum. And that right there is just fucking disgusting, guys. So can I get burnt on this under 7 today because their defense fucking sucks dick under a bridge for fucking milk money and they're lactose intolerant? Yes, I can. So play some defense. Take some fucking pride in your lives, guys. Jesus. So yeah, so like I said, he's a super seeker ball pitcher, guys. He's gonna need that. Last year, he faced the Padres both times, both coming out of the pen for only an inning, so we're not going to take too much out of that. Padres over the last 18 days, walking only 6.8%, 21st in the league. They're not striking out versus lefties, 17%. They're 12th average and an 18th OPS, 264 average and a 737 OPS with an average isolated power of 139. We get into his K prop, it's at a 5 plus 117, and they're giving you a 4 on Price Picks at a minus 213. That 4 to me is a bait 4, guys. Like I said, he is a ground ball pitcher, and these numbers, other than the walk percentage, says that they're not striking out, guys. So can he get it? Yes, but he's not looking to strike them out. So that sucks when you're running a K prop, and I've had to take that into effect after losing with him a couple times, guys, that if you're not a strikeout pitcher or the situation just doesn't fucking call for it like a motherfucker, I gotta just pass. So Ranger Suarez to me on Price Picks, that 4 is a trap. They're giving you minus 213. And I don't even know if he gets the 4. I do think he goes 6 innings. Could he not get 4 strikeouts in 6 innings? He should. He should. Especially a team that struggles. Don't tell me, oh, look at yesterday, they fucking got the Bumgarner. If you watch that game, that umpire called some balls that were strikes, and there was an error, and Bumgarner just said, well, these are unearned fastballs right down the middle. Here you go, guys. These are all earned runs right now. Go ahead, have some fun. Bumgarner pulled bitch mode last night, guys, and thank God I wasn't on that game under. But I was sure watching it, so yeesh. Bumgarner is a pansy at times, guys, and he can get his panties in a bunch. And yesterday he had his panties in a fucking bunch. So I'm not proven with these Padres bats without Machado and Tatis in the lineup. You got to do it a couple times, guys, to fucking get me. And I've been smacking your live unders during the game lately while I watch it once I find good spots. And it's just spend money. Spend money. Yesterday, didn't fuck with it. I seen Bumgarner giving up. I knew how bad that fucking D-backs bullpen was. And I knew they weren't going to have any good arms coming out. So glad I stayed off of it. But yeah, should have probably just smacked the over and called it a night. Let's talk about the other side of this, though, Joe Musgrove. He's 8-0 with a 1.59 ERA in 12 games. He's definitely in the mix for NL Cy Young. Damn. This kid loves wearing that Dookie Brown Padres jersey, guys. He just loves that Dookie color for some reason. Well, it's not for some reason, guys. He was born in El Cajon, California, 20 minutes from fucking Petco Park. He played his high school ball at Grossmont High School in San Diego, California. On top of that, he has the only no-hitter in the history of the San Diego Padres. This guy is a goddamn walking legend in San Diego, bro. And that confidence has given this guy a whole nother fucking level, bro. As my boy Tone would say, there's levels, bro. And this Dookie Brown is giving him fucking that fucking Superman confidence. He's already had the fucking 97, 98 fastball. He's already had that wipeout curve and slide. The guy's had the fucking shit. And now he gets away from Pittsburgh like a lot of other guys have and become dominant pitchers. God, Pittsburgh, what are you doing over there to those kids? So, yeah. Blech. So let's get into it, though. He is coming off of COVID. And I did get a message from somebody last night like, hey, we fading him off of COVID. And like I said earlier, guys, I don't look to fade people. I'll break it down. And I always look at the card the night before just to see who's pitching, but I don't do my breakdowns at night, dude. I am fried by the end of the night at how many computer screens I've looked at and numbers I've written down for the day. That nighttime capping doesn't do me the best. Nighttime K-prop capping does, and I know what situations I'm already looking for and certain pitchers. And tomorrow we got some spots on the show, guys, and we're gonna fucking crack them tomorrow. But I'm not gonna give you out props that I'm not betting, and that's just is what it is. That's what this show's about. That's what Pub Sports is about, guys. We give you our bets, bro, at the end of the fucking day. So tune in every day at 12:10 Pacific, 3:10 Eastern, and you will get my prop action from that time fucking on. So let's get to it. K prop is 7 plus at -102, and on Price Picks they're giving us a 6 at -139. His fantasy score is 36.5. And he's going up against the Phillies, who are crushing it. 8.1 walk percentage, 20th in the league. Not striking out, 25th in the league at 19.5. 247 average, 16th in the league with an 11th OPS and an isolated power of 178. So they've been crushing the ball versus lefties and righties. Martin Perez is an ace and a beast, and he shut him down. Joe Musgrove is an ace and a beast, and I would not be surprised when he shuts them down. 12 straight quality starts for Joe Musgrove to start the year. The only knock is you could say he's coming off of COVID. Well, dig into these reports. He's asymptomatic. It's been 7 days since his last start, when normally you would go every 5. So it's like he had an extra rest day in between a day off. And he threw a bullpen, guys. So asymptomatic. He didn't feel anything. He was able to throw until he was cleared. Joe Musgrove, I am not worried about tonight, guys, personally. So let's get into bullpens. This is where I do need Ranger Suarez to go 6 innings, guys. I do need him to go 6 innings because their bullpen is trash. Phillies pin is 19th over the last 30 days with a 4.47 ERA. And Padres pin has been elite, guys. They turned it around, and I knew they were, guys. That beginning of the month, that first month of baseball is what it is. That's why I go by 30 days. And they are 5th in the league with a 2.81. They have the second best closer in all of baseball. Rogers being number 2, Hader being number 1, guys. So beast pitcher, beast bullpen, beast closer. I expect a very low scoring game from the Philly side. I just need Ranger Suarez to go out there and give me 6 innings of 3 earned runs or less, and that's what he's done this year, 12 out of 13 games. So I've got to expect him to keep it going, guys. So K-prop for Musgrove, I can't hate it. They are walking 8.5. They're not striking out, guys, but Musgrove has shown it doesn't matter how good you are this year. He's a fucking beast. Then I get into wanting to fade Bryce Harper. What? Probably get some fucking great money, I thought, on it, and it wasn't even that good when I looked, so I'm not going to bet it. And I'm not good at betting unders, guys, but if I was, today's a day, and this goes into wanting to bet Musgrove's K-prop, guys. Bryce Harper, the best hitter on this Phillies team, has 12 plate appearances versus Musgrove, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and 2 singles. You don't fucking see Musgrove. And this is a different Musgrove. This is an even better Musgrove. Not saying he ain't been pretty good his whole fucking career. He's just elite at this point in his career. So I think Bryce Harper's in for it today. He's striking out half of his plate appearances versus him. So you gotta count for 2 strikeouts out of 3 at bats, and you might see him 4 times, guys. So that's where we get into the fantasy part, guys. No run first inning is at a -145, and this is where we talk about Muskie. I already been talking about him because I love him, but I'm gonna stay off him. But we're gonna fade him on Prize Picks in this way with the Phillies. That's how we're gonna fade him. So shout out to the chat. Smash the fucking like, guys. You guys are the fucking man. So yes. 42 live, 44 likes. That's even better than the people in here. So y'all fucking rock. So let's get to these Prize Picks. I'm going to take no home runs from 3 Phillies. I'm going under. Under on these home runs. We are talking Musgrove, guys, who's been a beast all fucking year. And I expect the elite part of the bullpen to be backing him today. So I'm going to fade Harper, Castellanos, and Schwarber. Schwarber has been the one. He's the one I'm worried about. He has been the one that has been on a tear. But Musgrove, like I said, all this year on this show, good pitching beats good hitting every day out of the week. So show up with your fucking boots strapped and ready to go, fucking Mr. Musgrove, because Schwarber's going to be looking for you. Gotta not let him go first pitch fastball, bud. So definitely on that. I'm taking Montas over 6 strikeouts. It's at a minus 233. He had 7 or more strikeouts in 3 straight starts versus the Mariners last year. They have been susceptible to a pitcher with a slider not at home. I found out the reason why K-props on the right-handed side are not hitting in Seattle, guys. So tune into the next time we got a Seattle game and you'll get some knowledge. So shout out to you guys. You guys fucking rock. The only prop I have betted is Jordan Alvarez over 1.5 bases today. And I endorse Robbie Ray today. I'm just being a pie hole about it, but would not be surprised if the guy has 10 strikeouts. I know my boy LJ from Houston is on him today, and I hope you get it. And I'll just slap myself tomorrow for not betting it. So yeah, keep pressing the like button on your way out. Smash the fucking like, and yeah, go on over to PrizePicks. Use promo code PubSports. Why? Why? That first match deposit up to $100. They got you guys. So do us a favor, do you a favor, and let's keep this show fucking rolling, guys. Without you, there ain't no me. So let's just keep it going. Till next time, cash that shit.